Hi, I'm Lucy from Sew Essential, and today I've got a roundup of the latest new look patterns and the gorgeous fabrics you could sew them up in. Let's get started. So I've picked out my favourite patterns from the latest new look release, but there are more available. They're all on our website and so are the fabrics, so do jump on and check out those links. But let's get started with the first pattern now. New look 6795. I loved this design as soon as I saw it. Perfect pool cover up, perfect for holiday season. I know in the States that means like Christmas, but in the UK we would refer to it as like summer holiday season. But it's a lovely sort of caftany style dress. It's got a deep V at the front, grown on sleeves, so no need to set in any sleeves. Nice, easy sew in that respect. There's a little piece underneath the V that sort of gathers some of the fabric on the skirt in at the waist. And then it's got very deep slits down the sides of the legs. I mean, if you didn't want to expose so much leg, I think the idea is it is a pool cover up, and the model's actually wearing some cycling shorts underneath it on the pattern packet. But you could always just make that V sort of less deep. You could always make it shallower and shorter to reveal less leg if you wanted to, but it's just a lovely loose fit. That sort of piece at the front draws it in a bit at the waist at the front, which will create a nice shape, but then at the back it's just lovely and loose and hangs. Looks like it's fastened with a button. I think it's yeah, just a little button and a loop at the top at the back. And yeah, just really simple, nice maxi version length, and then there's a mini version length as well. And it's designed to be sewn up in woven fabrics, things like cottons, chambray, linens, that sort of thing. But yeah, I would personally love wearing something like that, especially on my holiday. And the fabric I thought it would look perfect sewn up in is this beautiful cotton fabric. It's a cotton stripe fabric, and it feels like a cotton gauze. It's got that sort of almost squidgy feel to it, and just that classic stripe I thought would look beautiful sewn up into that sort of 60s 70s vibe caftan. So that's my first choice. The next pattern is new look 6800, which is an easy sew apparently, and it's a beautiful sundress pattern, and I love sewing sundresses. They come together really quickly and easily. There isn't a lot of fitting to worry about because they're strappy, so you haven't got to worry about fit round the shoulders and sleeves and things like that. You've just got to get the fit on the bust and the waist right, really, especially with this one because the skirt's a nice full skirt, so you're not worrying about fit round the hips particularly. It's a nice full skirt, and it's lovely because it's got 5 different neckline options, which is just amazing really for one pattern. So you've got a crossover halter neck version, it looks like, yes, which ties as a halter neck at the back. Then you've got a crossover, more sort of sweetheart looking neckline with spaghetti straps. Then there's a version where it's cut straight across the neckline. You've got a piece going across the bust, and then you've got a deep sort of waistband piece, which you also have got with the 2 previous ones I mentioned, the halter neck and the strappy one as well. You've got this nice wide waistband piece. So I think you'll be able to get a nice fit round the waist. And then you've got that lovely full skirt, so it balances it out really beautifully. And then you've also got a version with a slightly different strap. It's got a very sort of accentuated sweetheart neckline, and then a strap that comes right in where it joins the bodice pieces, but then becomes wider as it reaches the shoulder. And yeah, options for waist ties and things included with that as well, but just a really beautiful classic dress that I know I would love wearing. Comes to, looks like just below the knee, and yeah, I just think it would be super easy to wear. It's designed to be sewn up with a range of woven fabrics, but I thought this beautiful multicoloured floral fabric would look great sewn up into that dress. This is a cotton. And this one's like a cotton gauze. It's got that sort of squidgy feel to it. But I do think it would work really well as any of those dresses. And I just love those colours. They're just so vibrant and beautiful, and very fitting of a gorgeous, gorgeous dress like that. And the nice thing is, I think with that one as well, you can get so many different looks out of one pattern, which is always nice. I'm always on the hunt for sundress patterns. I just love making them and I love wearing them. So having one that has got multiple views is just brilliant, really. Just very, very efficient and gives you lots of options. Then on to New Look 6799, and you can find all of these patterns and all of the fabrics on our website. It is the best way to support me to keep making this content is by placing orders on our lovely website. So do jump on and check out the links below. You'll also find a link to our newsletter below as well for a healthy dose of sewing inspiration to your inbox every week. But let's carry on and have a look at New Look 6799. So this is a lovely, what I would call trapeze style dress, very loose fitting, fitted round the neckline, which is a crew neck, fitted at the shoulders and just at the top above the bust, but then it just sort of drops from the bust and is quite a full skirt. And you've got the options for a sleeveless version or a version with short sleeves. Looks like it would be a nice easy sew. You've got the option to have a single tier at the hem as well, or just to have a straightforward dress with no tier. So yeah, different options there. Something that would just be so easy to just chuck on and wear day to day. And it comes, you can sew it up in a wide range of fabrics, again, woven fabrics, crepes, broadcloths, linen blends, seersuckers, things like that. I thought our beautiful magenta embroidered cotton would look beautiful sewn up into that dress. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it's just got this gorgeous sort of embroidery work on it and a little sort of almost broderie anglais sort of holy design on it, but it's not too sheer. I think I would feel comfortable wearing that as a dress. And then there is also a coral colourway as well to that one. So yeah, either of those I think would work beautifully for that number. And then on to New Look 6798, which is a really cute play suit or romper if you're in the States, but also a jumpsuit. Now personally I wouldn't wear the play suit or romper, but I would definitely wear the jumpsuit, which has got wide leg culottes. The play suit obviously is shorts, but they're both very wide legs, so very on trend, very forgiving, very flattering as well, very comfortable to wear and very sort of a lot easier to fit. When I say forgiving, I mean easier to fit than very fitted designs where you'd have to really sort of check the fit around your thighs and whatever. When they're lovely and loose fitting like that, you don't have to worry about any of that. And then they've got really lovely, a set of 3 pleats either side of the centre front seam, a little narrow waistband, and then the top's really cute. It's 2 panels of fabric that sort of wrap over each other and turn into a halter neck. And then on the back, let's just have a look. Yeah, it's a halter neck at the back, a tie, and I think fastened with a zipper, yeah. And really quite a very low back at the back, but a really cute pattern, really cute design. All of the sizes for these are on our website as well. If you need the size charts, do check those. But I thought that jumpsuit would look fabulous sewn up in this geoprint viscose fabric that we've got. I love the colourway of this, and I just thought the geoprint on the pattern packet looked really nice and worked really well, and I thought this would work beautifully as well. But if you wanted to make it in something plain, we've got crepes and linens and things like that on the site that you could use as well. And then next up we've got New Look 6797. This is another knockout dress, absolutely beautiful, a very sort of Marilyn Monroe sort of style, that classic white dress that she wore. So 2 pieces that come down, a halter neck at the back and then come down over the bust. I'm just going to check that it is a halter neck. Yeah, it's sort of like a racer back at the back actually. I think it's like a racer back at the back. Yes, it is. So yeah, actually the back is covered, but just the armholes are sort of cut away. Fastened with a zip at the back. It's got waist darts at the back, so you can get a nice fit on that bodice. And then at the front, it looks like it's either pleated or gathered at the shoulders, and then at the waist as well. It's a very, very, very very deep V that not everybody would want to wear, I'm sure. And actually you could wear a strapless bra with this because of the back being covered, if you altered that deep V at the front. And in the past, what I've done with these patterns, because you do get these sewn patterns, they're very, very low at the front. I've just hand sewn the two front pieces together until it meets at a point that I'm comfortable with. So I think you could very easily do that with this dress. Just make it less of a low V, and then you would be able to wear a strapless bra underneath it. The other option you've got is you could wear a cami. Some people, you know, would absolutely wear it as it is, but personally I would want to wear a bra, so that's what I would do to enable me to do that. And then it's got a lovely full skirt, absolutely beautiful. Two different lengths, I think, one slightly longer than the other. Doesn't look like there's a lot in it, but this is designed to be sewn up in crepe back satins, rayon challis, things like that. It's fastened with a zip, which is down the centre back. And the fabric I chose for that I think would just be perfect and look beautiful, and I just adore this fabric. It's a lyocell fabric, so it's beautiful and drapey. It's gorgeous quality. The colours are incredible. You've got this sort of pale sagey green with that lovely magenta and purple, and it's just floaty and elegant and gorgeous and just screaming out to be made up into a beautiful dress like that one. So that was my choice for that. Just remember, all the links to the patterns and the fabrics are in the description below. And then finally, a bit of a wild card, but we've got New Look 6801, which is a pair of trousers very similar to a Vogue pattern that I know, actually, where there's a sort of quite a deep yoke that comes into a V at the front, and then it looks like it's straight across at the back, but just a nice sort of wide leg pair of trousers, and also a wide leg pair of shorts included. And then you've got some cute little crop tops, tie tops with little collars and things, long sleeved, or like a flutter sleeve that you could make up as well. But for me, it was the trousers and the shorts that I was really interested in. Suggested for crepes, chambrays, lightweight jerseys, that sort of thing. I decided that I would like to make the shorts in this cotton sateen fabric, which is from one of my favourite high street stores, although I'm not allowed to say which one. We've got it in an olive green colourway and this black and white colourway, and it's just a really lovely fabric. It's quite structured, it's sort of semi-structured, but it's got elastane in it, so it's got some give in it, and it also has the silky soft feeling on the wrong side, so it'd be beautiful against your skin. It feels like a moleskin. I made another video earlier today, and I didn't know that until I picked it up, and I was like, oh, actually, oh, that is nice. And it is, it's just really, really lovely. So yeah, that would be my choice, and I'd make the shorts up in that, and then just wear them with a very simple plain black t-shirt or plain black vest. So I hope you've enjoyed that today. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time.